Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the farm, and boy do I have some stuff to show you today, and we're going to be starting off the little yard over here. So everyone, welcome back, and obviously the barn was up at the end of the last vlog, or during the last vlog I showed you, and this is being very noisy today. Since then, done some hard standing down, and a very old grain silo. I actually picked this up on eBay. Everything works, the blower works to actually take it up to shoot it into the dryer, and there's a spout that comes out at the front there and hooks onto the bottom so it goes into the trailer. Now I'm going to put this away in a second. I'm going to have to put the camera down to do so because it's quite heavy to actually remove all the piping and stuff. But I thought we'd just take a look at the Anguses whilst we're here, and yeah, they're looking rather nice, very well up together. Obviously the silage belts we made. Now, a couple of things that I've been thinking about recently regarding the farm. It's coming to my attention that that little yard down there is not fulfilling my needs anymore, and my yard, or my stuff rather, is actually coming out here. Now, it's a long-term project that might carry on across the next sort of year as you guys follow along through the winter. But I've actually got this yard up for sale. And the reason being is it's a prime location for anyone that wants a yard, you know, for anything. And it will give me the option to build a few more sheds out on this grassland area and build it onto my actual farmhouse and have this as my main yard with the gateways coming into the yard rather than into dirt tracks, so in the winter it's going to be all, you know, absolutely horrible and muddy. So thought I'd just let you guys know that that is the direction we're taking. I've got a planner coming out in the next couple of weeks. The grain is being sold this week from our winter and our spring barley. The spring barley, hell of a crop of barley out there. It was absolutely amazing how much we got off for that. The winter barley not so much, but that's the difference between solid fertilizer out here, which I put on, and the liquid fertilizer that Jim put on over in the spring barley. This year this is going down as grass, and the two far fields are going to be turned into arable, or at least half of our big grass field will. The other half will stay as grass, so that we have enough grass to cover the sheep and the cows. So yeah, that's the direction it's going. The main reason to turn this to grass is obviously just access to the other fields. Makes it a lot easier. I won't have to have a cultivated dirt track around it. Instead, I like to literally just go across the grass when needs be, which will just be a lot easier. And some silage time, if I do have success at this planning permission and everything I want to get done over the winter, next silage will hopefully have a little bit of pit work as well. But that's obviously all in the long run. That's things to think about. I'll move on to the bales and everything in just a second, but first of all I'm just going to get this folded up, and I'll join you back in a second, guys. Right then guys, that's done. So we're about to go and do a little bit of baling in the 7/8. But just leading on from what I said about expanding the yard, if I had more sheds and everything, stuff would not have to live out in the fields. This is what I want to reduce. You know, I got a good plough, a good bale trailer, and they're literally just sitting out in the field, and that's fine. But if we get a really wet winter, or you know, even spring, it's gonna cause hassle with the plough, rust and everything. And I just like to have everything under in a shed, you know. And when the combine comes back, which isn't back, that's a different story. May get to that later on this this video. If not, it'll be in the next one. But you know, obviously, I got the old 6-4. She's been handling bales for the past couple of weeks. Obviously, It was about 3 weeks ago since I last did a recording. We were in the winter barley, but yeah, we are now heading up to the spring barley field. But yeah, I was obviously interested in getting that yard resurfaced. But after speaking to someone, they said, you know, with the cost that it's going to take and getting it to what I want, it's going to be easier to just, you know, start from scratch, basically. So if I can sell that yard, get the money that I need and everything, then that would be brilliant. But yeah, I'm now using the Lely baler again, which I used out here, and the Cruising stacker. I will show you that maybe later, if not next time. But it starts in 14s, and then obviously with a flat 8 grab, which I currently have on loan from Jim. You can pick them up, put them on the trailer. Now these have been left out for a period of time, just as I was sorting out the yard, but they're going to be stacked in the shed later on today, as well as the ones we're about to make. But yeah, the Lely is on, obviously, at least because they messed up my baler and there was a defect to it, and they've given me this for the season. And if anything, I'd probably prefer this baler, but hey ho. As you can see, I've made some round bales on. We did 3 headlands. I made just enough. I made 3 headlands worth of round bales, which actually came to 9 bales, which is not bad going, really. For a bloke that lives down the road, he has got horses and really wanted some straw, and I said, look, I can make them in squares, or I can make them in rounds. He wanted them in rounds purely because that's what he wanted, and I said that's fine, I can round bale it. So that's why the case is hooked up to the round baler, because this has been on the baler, and I really could not be bothered to take this baler off just to put it back on. So that's the story there. But let's fire this up. Let's go into too low, then a high box. Now we're going to drop it down into 1 high. I actually still think I might have to drop it into 2 high low box. Just trying to work out the deals, guys. So it's quite, like I said, it was a good yield out here. I don't want to pat the baler. But yeah, she's been on the baler pretty much all summer, and she has been an absolute brilliant tractor. This is why this tractor is the main workhorse of the farm, and the only thing it doesn't do is the ploughing, because I haven't got a plough suitable for this. Always, it probably would if I had a smaller plough. But yeah, she's, ever since I got this tractor, nothing but good come from it. 6410's been working as a dream. However, I have learned that that's not the original loader it came with. It actually came with a yellow Trima loader. Now Trima worked with Ford and Fordsons to put loaders on their tractors, and they were bright yellow. So I am on the lookout for a Trima loader. Whether one comes around, I don't know, but you know. Anyway, that's the baler's doing nice and strong. Works really well with this tractor as well. A small conventional baler, and now once our square baler comes back, I am going to look to get a sledge, because obviously I can't. A Cruising stacker that the store has lent me with this baler is to try. It's one of their trial things. They just want someone to showcase it and do a review on, which I'm quite happy to do. You know, I get to use a piece of equipment that I probably wouldn't even buy or even think of buying to use for free. So, you know, thanks to Totsville Farm Machinery for that. But yeah, plenty in the pipeline coming up, which is really an exciting time for the farm to be even thinking of expanding. You know, we got our new tractor, we've been paying that off. We've made our first monthly payment of that just. You know, I'm about to sell my grain this week that we've been absolutely going nuts on. I've also planned to sell the silage bales as well, because I have enough hay. And we have the potatoes to be harvested in about a week's time. So, the first week of September, we are going to be out potato harvesting, and they are being instantly sold, guys. Instantly sold. Which is absolutely brilliant. Now, we pulled a couple out of the ground the other day just to see how far off they were. They could probably be cut now, to be honest, but do an extra week. We're currently on August the 25th. So yeah, in a week's time, first start of September, we will get out here. Jim's going to bring his potato harvester along, hopefully, and get it done. If it's not Jim, it'll be one of his workers that he works with, and they'll come and do it. Whether they want to be on film, I don't know, but we'll find out. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to bail a little bit more off camera, and I'll catch you up in a minute. Right then, guys, we are on the last sop, just coming down the hill. Didn't miss a knot. Did not miss a knot. It's a cracking baler, to be fair to anyone actually thinking of purchasing a small conventional baler. Absolute brilliant baler. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's fold her up. Hydraulic drawbar makes it nice and easy. Right then. Off to the yard we go. And that is this baler's work done, well, for me anyway, for this season. Whether we get any last bit of hay in, I don't know, or a bit of haylage or something, I don't know. Haven't quite got that far working out yet. Depends on what the weather's going to be like, but we got a lot of, obviously, things to think about, things to be done. Potatoes to obviously harvest and everything. I've got enough as it is. Whether I need to get any more is another question. Here's hoping I don't, and we can just start cracking on. But here's the approving, guys. I will just show you before I end the vlog for today. There's the case sitting happy on the baler. She worked well as well. It was a very nice tractor to do actually grain carting in as well, whilst Jim harvested my field with that New Holland. When we did that, he harvested and I was carting. It's just as well really, so we had about 4 trailer loads out with just my small trailer, which holds 8 tons, so you know we had 32 ton of grain off that small field. So, but yeah, she works really well, I'm really happy with that. But yeah, this is the cruising dice, multi-pack D14. Again, Totsville Farm Machinery gave me this to trial with the baler, and I've got to say, for using small conventional balers, you can't really fault this. If you don't have a sled and you don't want to use a pitchfork, or you don't want to pick them up with your hands, this works really well. It starts them into 14 and then you can just pick them up and grab, and I've got to say it works really, really well. But yeah, that's all I really need to say. That's all I'm going to do for today's vlog. I just wanted to show the baler in action before we put it away for a year, and that goes back, another one comes back. And I just wanted to update you on the plans for the future, for this winter, for the farm. Now, if you have enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content and coming from the farm. More vlogs are coming out, and as the projects progress over the winter period, there'll be more vlogs because there'll be more happening and more progress made and more to show you guys, as you guys like to see what is going on. And yeah, hopefully in the next vlog, which won't be far away, guys, won't be far away at all. We will be getting them potatoes in and seeing what we can get for them as a fixed rate or per ton or whatever. We'll see what that happens. I'm then done some lunch and then get these bales all sorted and get all these bales in. Remember, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Bye for now.